Hey guys, I just cleaned my grill, actually inside, way in the bottom, the grease pans and stuff. Get them ready for winter. Kind of wipe down the outside here a little bit. Do that twice a year. That way you don't have any grease fires, and it builds up over time. We use it quite a bit. Use it quite a bit in the summer, so with winter approaching, I wanted to get that done and out of the way. Let's have another episode of DJ Stocks. Oh, things are going well again today. I bought 75 shares of Palantir to even up 300 shares for their November 3rd. November 3rd, they have an earnings report. We're betting on that, I guess. And I had 100 shares of Goldman Sachs that I made a very little profit off of. I think I had 175 at one point. I sold 75, and today I sold 100 shares, and I think I made like $2,100. That was it. That was an expensive stock, $770 or something by the time I sold it. What I'm learning is dabbling in these high price stocks, if there's not a reason, stay away. Stay away. I need to do some more analysis on A's and B stocks. I need to pull some data from Schwab.com and start looking at some other stocks for the future here. But the ones it's amazing. This year I'm at 38% year to date right now. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm actually a little embarrassed how much I'm making. It's just unreal. Unreal what the stock market's done this year, especially when we're not a buy and hold here. We're not a buy and hold. We buy, and when it hits a high, we dump it unless there's an earnings report like Google and Microsoft and Meta tomorrow, I think. End of day tomorrow. Three Musketeers. We'll see what they do. I'm hoping for a big one, but I don't need one. I've already made enough this month, but we'll take whatever they give us. A lot of people ask why I do this. Why do I give away free stock tips to people I don't even know? People I don't even care about. Because why not? Why not? I feel bad that high schools and colleges don't even educate people anymore. I can tell you that a couple years ago I had a financial advisor. He was really a customer service rep or babysitter that had a degree. He had a engineering bachelor's degree from Northwestern, and then he also had a master's degree in finance from Northwestern. He was probably the worst financial advisor that I ever had. Of course, if you're not paying any moolah, all you're getting is he answered questions about, legal questions or customer service questions, nothing related to stocks and stock tips. You don't get that for nothing. You don't get that for nothing. But this guy, he couldn't even answer. I had questions about Roth conversions and stuff, and he didn't have a clue. He didn't have a clue, and he had a master's degree. He lasted about a year over here in actually South Barrington, the South Barrington office of a major financial institution, and then he transferred to New York City for some reason. I'm not sure why. But anyway, don't expect much. If they do give you a customer financial advisor, it's just a customer service rep to make sure you're happy and you're not going to move your money somewhere else. That's about it. But I did a quick calculation on what it would cost me to have somebody manage my my portfolio like I did this year, it would cost me like $70,000 this year. I would have had to pay at least 70, yes, $70,000 to have someone do what I'm doing on a daily basis. And like I said, it only takes me half hour a day. And for the most part, I'm monitoring stocks that I may or may not buy into again, looking for something to happen. And other than that, I kind of pick a couple of stocks every month that I like and I think that haven't topped out yet, and say, hey, what the hell, let's go with it. So if I can make, like I said, my goal is to make 6%. That's not a lot. That's not a lot, but it adds up. If you can do that month after month after month, it all adds up. So getting back to the reason I'm doing this is to create some content here where we can teach people how simple this is and how common sense it is. Although I realize there's a lot of people that don't have common sense. There's a lot of people that like to be victims of whatever, right? They think they're a victim of the education system. They're a victim of the economy. They're a victim of this. They're a victim of that. That's not taking accountability, guys. You need to get by that. You need to start saving some of your money. You need to start investing in things. Otherwise, you're going to be toast. You're going to be what the government wants, which is to make you guys all debt slaves. That's the grand plan moving forward of our government, is to make sure you guys are debt slaves. Debt slaves. Do you want to be a debt slave the rest of your life? I hope not. I hope not. So I urge you to subscribe, like, monitor this channel, and follow what we're doing, because like I said, I'm giving you something valuable. We're educating you a little bit, giving you a little bit of like process, right? A process behind what we do, how we do it, and hopefully you can make some money. I'm sure I'm betting big on stuff. I'm throwing some heavy covers around, or heavy coins around, but 6% is 6%, right? Have you ever done math, right? 6% of this is 6% of that. It's all 6%, so it's all relative to what you got. And I hope to inspire some people to start managing their money, because if you're not managing your money is managing you. It's that simple. It's that simple. If you just got your money sitting in a bank account, a savings account, a checking account, or even a mutual fund account, and you're not managing it, you're not monitoring it, you're not thinking about how to squeeze a few extra percentages of return out of it, your money is managing you, and that's not good. That's not good. You need to be managing your money. That's the message I have for today. So come along, buckle up, get rid of the victimhood that you maybe have been latching onto the last couple of years. Take some initiative, learn something for a change. It ain't going to cost you anything. Not going to cost you anything. Who knows? Maybe you'll make some money like I did this year. I cannot believe, maybe we'll do an unveiling. I mean, I cannot believe how much I made this year. It's almost grotesque. It's grotesque how much money I made this year. I want to show you guys how to do it. There's no reason why you can't do it. So come along, buckle up with DJ Stocks and Land Cruiser Midwest here, and have some fun and make some money with us. Like, share, subscribe. Over and out. How about my Brewers? Damn them. Got my Brewer shirt on here today. I found my Brewer shirt. Susie Q got me another Brewer shirt at Kohl's. Over the internet, she bought me a shirt. Isn't that great of her? Love me Susie Q. Check out her channel too. Susie Q Slots Midwest. She'll teach you how to make money at the casino. Over and out. It's the DJ.